Hi everyone, this is the previous paper 2018 Principal English Language Proficiency Set 1. Each of the following sentences is divided into four parts A, B, C, and D. Find out the part which is grammatically wrong. Here in this sentence there are four parts, friends. We have to find out the error. If error is there in A, we have to put option A. When you will find a solution to this problem, here in the part A there is an error. When you find should be there, not when you will. So option 1 is correct. Tanya reached the office much later than I expect. Tanya reached the office much later than I expect. I expected should be there, no? Past tense should be there, but it's I expected that. That's why part D is the error. He aspires to become a teacher after he will complete his education. After he completes his education should be there, not after he will. So part C is wrong. Fourth question. A recent report indicates that the number of drug addicts growing day by day. Drug addicts growing. A recent report indicates that the number of drug addicts are growing should be there, or is not there. So part D. Option 4 is the right answer. Before I had reached home, my mother had finished cooking. Before I reached home. One should be in the past simple tense and earlier action must be in the past perfect tense. So both can't be in the past perfect tense. There are two actions. When there are two actions, earlier completed action must be in past perfect tense. Here, I reached home, mother finished cooking. So earlier action is mother finishing cooking. That must be the earlier action. That's why we have to use past perfect tense. My mother had finished cooking. Here, part A is wrong. It should be before I reached home, not before I had reached home. If I knew that my friend had planned to visit me today, I would have made his stay comfortable. If I knew that my friend had planned to visit me today, that means it should be in the past perfect tense. If I had known, type 3 condition. So option 1 right. Can you send me the visuals as soon as you hear, as soon as you are hearing anything? Or hearing is there, as soon as you hear, not are hearing. When you passed the town hall clock, were you noticing what time it was? Were you noticing what time was it? When you passed the town hall clock, did you notice, not were you noticing that? When you passed the town hall clock, did you notice what time it was? Okay, not were you noticing. So C is right. Option 3. Don't worry. All we have to do is to wait here until someone will find us. Until someone finds us. So D. Harry may have won the match with a bit more effort. Harry may have won the match. It should be might have won the match. Or could have won the match with a bit more effort. Could have. So option 1 is right. The streets of some of our cities are noted for their crookedness. Here the underlined word is an abstract noun. It is an abstract noun. Crookedness. It is your turn to speak. The underlined word is it is your turn. So turn is a noun. Which of the following statements is not true about nouns? They name all things, that is correct. They are the objects and the object of sentences, that is also correct. There are rules for using them as singular and plurals, that is also right. So the correct answer is they never change form according to number and gender. No, they change. The singular form of alumni, alumnus, the singular form of alumni is alumnus. The Trojans' rash decision to accept the wooden horse led to their destruction. Select the answer choice that identifies the noun in the sentence. Destruction. The Trojans' rash decision to accept the wooden horse led to their destruction. Answer choice that identifies the noun in the sentence. Destruction. Why not decision? Decision is also noun. Okay, decision in the options, decision is not there. Okay, destruction is right answer. Oh dear, isn't there dash money left? Isn't there any money left? Do you eat much fruit? The underlined word in the sentence is uncountable noun. Do you eat much fruit? Okay. Do you eat much fruit? An uncountable noun. Reflexive pronouns are also known as compound personal pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are also known as compound personal pronouns. Which of the following statements is not true? Adjectives can come before a noun. Okay, that's right. Adjectives can come after a linking verb. That is also right. Some adjectives can come only before a noun. Correct. Adjectives can be placed anywhere in sentence. That's wrong. We cannot place them anywhere in a sentence. Which of the following statements is not true? Adverbs describe a pronoun. No, they describe the verbs, adjectives, or another adverb. Sohail enjoys spending time at the cinema with his friends. They have a beautiful house by the sea. An interjection is a word which expresses strong feelings. Simple present is used in the following situation: to write film reviews and plot summary. That's right. Which of the statements about the modal verbs is true? Modal verbs are used to express ability, obligation, possibility, etc. He must have worked in a university. Match the sentence with the best paraphrase. I'm sure he worked in a university. The most important element in a sentence is verb. You think you are smart. You think you are smart, don't you? Okay, if the statement is positive, question tag will be negative. You think you are smart. This is simple present tense. So here, don't you is the correct question tag. Identify the word which is closest in meaning to rebuke, scold. Being the daughter, her claim to the property was legitimate. Choose the correct word that fits the blank. Being the daughter, her claim to the property was legitimate. The committee selected me for the job. Choose the right passive voice. The committee selected me. I was selected by the committee for the job. The French Revolution was known as the Days of Terror, Reign of Terror. My grandmother is an eminent historian. My grandmother is an eminent historian. The police was searching for illicit arms on the airplane. Illicit. The police was searching for illicit arms on the airplane. All of a sudden, Alice found herself facing a terrible dilemma. All of a sudden, Alice found herself facing terrible dilemma. For most people, a slice of chocolate cake can be irresistible. For most people, a slice of chocolate cake can be irresistible. 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 Resistible. Irresistible. Irresistible. William Shakespeare is considered the most famous playwright of all times. William Shakespeare is considered the most famous playwright of all times. The former is too proud to ask for handouts. At long last, the train is starting to look like it's going to let up. At long last, the rain is starting to look like it's going to let up. They gave each of us a gift, distributive pronoun. They gave each of us a gift, distributive pronoun. Which of the following prefixes can be added to make opposite of treat? Ill treat. Or which of the following suffixes can be which of the following suffixes can be added to the word access to make a meaningful word? Accessible.